Taoism is a religious philosophy in its own right, but above all, it is a way of life that many can relate to and adopt with absolute ease. Put your fascination about this Oriental religion to rest, as you go through some of the famous quotes about Taoism that have been preached by Lao Tzu himself. In dwelling, live close to the ground. In thinking, keep to the simple. In conflict, be fair and generous. In governing, don't try to control. In work, do what you enjoy. In family life, be completely present. Lao Tzu to pen a fitting introduction to Taoism is, in itself, an oxymoronic challenge as Taoism claims itself to be inexplicable. Taoism, also spelled as Taoism, to be closer to its actual pronunciation, is an Oriental doctrine that bases itself on learning through empiricism rather than through theory. This doctrine originated in China some 2,000 years ago, and it literally translates to the path or the way. Though it is its own set of gods and rituals, it is largely a way of life. Taoism gains its foundation from the tenets of the school of Yin-Yang and the Tao Te Ching, a Chinese classic written by none other than Lao Tzu. While it is true that the Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao, the least one can do is read some of the inspiring work by the old master, Lao Tzu. Here's Buzzle's compilation of the greatest quotes belonging to the Tao school of thought. Inspirational Taoism quotes: being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. I have just 3 things to teach: simplicity, patience, compassion. These 3 are your greatest treasures. Anticipate the difficult by managing the easy. Where the mystery is the deepest is the gate of all that is subtle and wonderful. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Health is the greatest possession. Contentment is the greatest treasure. Confidence is the greatest friend. Non-being is the greatest joy. The key to growth is the introduction of higher dimensions of consciousness into our awareness. For the wise man looks into space, and he knows there is no limited dimensions. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. Silence is a source of great strength. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. Do the difficult things while they are easy, and do the great things while they are small. A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Knowing others is wisdom, knowing yourself is enlightenment. Treat those who are good with goodness, and also treat those who are not good with goodness. Thus goodness is attained. Be honest to those who are honest, and be also honest to those who are not honest. Thus honesty is attained. From caring comes courage. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with 1 step. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everybody will respect you. Music in the soul can be heard by the universe. Nothing is softer or more flexible than water, yet nothing can resist it. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Truthful words are not beautiful. Beautiful words are not truthful. Good words are not persuasive. Persuasive words are not good. Of all that is good, sublimity is supreme. Succeeding is the coming together of all that is beautiful. Furtherance is the agreement of all that is just. Perseverance is the foundation of all actions. Those who have knowledge don't predict. Those who predict don't have knowledge. If you realize that all things change, there is nothing you will try to hold on to. If you are not afraid of dying, there is nothing you cannot achieve. He who does not trust enough will not be trusted. A good traveler has no fixed plans, and is not intent on arriving. The words of truth are always paradoxical. One who is too insistent on his own views finds few to agree with him. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. Love is of all passions the strongest, for it attacks simultaneously the head, the heart and the senses. To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. Manifest plainness, embrace simplicity, reduce selfishness, have few desires. At the center of your being you have the answer. You know who you are and you know what you want. The power of intuitive understanding will protect you from harm until the end of your days. One cannot reflect in streaming water. Only those who know internal peace can give it to others. By letting it go it all gets done. The world is won by those who let it go. But when you try, the world is beyond the winning. The wise man does not lay up his own treasures. The more he gives to others, the more he has for his own. From wonder into wonder existence opens. To realize that you do not understand as a virtue. Not to realize that you do not understand as a defect. The snow goose need not bathe to make itself white. Neither need you do anything but be yourself. Because of a great love, one is courageous. Nature is not human-hearted. The softest things in the world overcome the hardest things in the world. All difficult things have their origin in that which is easy, and great things in that which is small. Goodness in words creates trust. Goodness in thinking creates depth. Goodness in giving creates love. Lao Tzu, also known as Laozi, was a great Chinese philosopher whose teachings and writings gave birth to Taoism. Considered as the father of this religion, his teachings today have become words that the world draws its strength from. These quotes contain in them great wisdom that can be referred to in situations that present both a dilemma and deliberation.